Hello everyone and welcome to my Bachelor Nation 24 channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Golden Bachelorette. I'm convinced Joan and Chock's recent comment about being a real couple is a bad sign. Joan Vassos and Chock Chapel got engaged at the end of the Golden Bachelorette Season 1. But I'm convinced that their recent remark about being a real couple doesn't bode well. 61-year-old Joan met 60-year-old Chock during her season of The Bachelor spin-off. The private school administrator from Maryland was already a known commodity because she made her television debut during The Golden Bachelor. Though she really connected with 72-year-old Jerry Turner during an early group date talent show event, Joan left the season early to tend to a family emergency. Though I assumed Joan's Bachelor journey was over, she was soon announced as The Bachelor spin-off's first female lead. The Golden Bachelorette Season 1 kicked off with Joan greeting 24 single golden men, including Chock. She liked the insurance executive from Kansas right away, and even gave him the highly coveted first solo date. He went on to win her last date too, as well as her final rose. The couple got engaged during the final rose ceremony, but I think their recent comment about being a real couple sounds like there's trouble in paradise. Joan and Chock took circuitous routes to find each other during the Golden Bachelorette Season 1. Joan was married to John Vassos for 32 years until he died in 2021. They were deeply in love and had 4 children together: Nicholas, Allison, Erica, and Luke. With her children all grown up and out of the house, Joan found herself alone after her beloved late husband's death. She had never expected to re-enter the dating pool at this stage in life, but she bravely decided to join the cast of The Golden Bachelor Season 1. Like Joan, Chock knew what it meant to lose a great love. After his 12-year marriage to Heather Chappell ended in divorce, Chock was engaged to Catherine Garay for 9 years before she passed away in 2022. Chock had 2 children with his first wife, Taylor and Tyler Chappell, who were now in their early 20s. Since getting engaged at the end of the Golden Bachelorette Season 1, they've been trying to bring their children together and blend their families, but I don't think it's going as well as they'd hoped. The Golden Bachelorette Season 1 finished filming months ago, so Joan and Chock had to keep their relationship a secret until the finale aired a few weeks ago. Since they went public, they've taken full advantage of their newfound freedom, and Joan and Chock can't stop loving on each other. Despite their happiness, they've been bothered by speculation that their relationship isn't real. Joan recently posted an Instagram video in which the couple addresses questions about their relationship. Joan and Chock both insist that they're a very real couple who are deeply in love. During the Instagram clip, Joan and Chock talk about how surprised they are whenever they run into fans who seem shocked to discover that they're a real couple. They explain that they're very real, and they even go on to discuss some of the challenges they face as a real couple falling in love later in life. Chock and Joan imply that they're great when it's just the two of them being a couple, but it sounds to me like they're struggling to blend their families. Though Joan and Chock's holiday photos suggest their first joint Vassos Chapel family gathering was a big success, the Golden Bachelorette couple recently made some comments that may imply otherwise. During the aforementioned Instagram of the Golden Bachelorette, where golden hour romances blossom under the spotlight, Joan Vassos and Chock Chapel have stood out as a pair seemingly destined for forever. Their chemistry has been undeniable, whether stealing kisses on yacht dates or sharing heartfelt stories by the fire. Yet, during the most recent episode, one offhand comment from the pair has fans like me questioning if their relationship is built on as solid a foundation as we've been led to believe. When asked about their connection during a group discussion, Joan and Chock described themselves as a real couple. At first glance, the statement seemed harmless, even sweet. But for a show where every word is scrutinized like a Shakespearean sonnet, this declaration carried a weight that might spell trouble. The pressure of being real. Claiming to be a real couple in a setting as contrived as a reality TV show is akin to declaring oneself a marathon runner after jogging once around the block. The intention might be genuine, but the context complicates the sentiment. Joan and Chock are living in an environment where romantic moments are not just encouraged, they're scripted. Helicopter rides, candlelit dinners on remote beaches, and private serenades by up-and-coming country singers don't typically happen in the real world. By positioning themselves as real, Joan and Chock might be unintentionally exposing cracks in their foundation. Are they trying to convince themselves more than the audience? It's a question worth asking, especially since the comment came on the heels of a visibly tense moment during a group date. Signs of trouble in paradise. Let's rewind. Earlier in the episode, Chock looked visibly uncomfortable during a segment where Joan entertained another suitor's romantic overtures. Though this is par for the course on the Golden Bachelorette, Chock's reaction hinted at deeper insecurities. Later, Joan made a point of reassuring him, but her words, "We're stronger than this. We're a real couple," felt more like a plea than a confident declaration. What's more, the label of being real seems to place undue pressure on their relationship. In an environment where most couples struggle to make it past the finale, labeling themselves as the exception adds an unnecessary layer of expectation. If they falter even slightly, the audience will view it as a betrayal of their claim to authenticity. The reality TV curse. History has shown us that the couples who declare themselves different or above the drama often crash and burn. From The Bachelor to Love Island, reality TV is littered with the wreckage of pairs who were too quick to claim the real couple title. Why? Because reality TV relationships are anything but real, at least until the cameras stop rolling. Joan and Chock might think they're defying the odds, but their declaration feels like they're trying too hard to set themselves apart. Instead of letting their connection speak for itself, they're assigning it a label that invites scrutiny. And as much as fans want to believe in their love story, this kind of self-awareness often reads as insecurity. Chock's hidden vulnerability. Let's talk about Chock for a moment. On the surface, he's charming, confident, and undeniably charismatic. But beneath that polished exterior lies a man who seems deeply unsure about where he stands with Joan. His body language during the group date, stiff shoulders, crossed arms, forced laughter, betrayed his inner turmoil. Joan, for her part, seems genuinely invested in Chock, but her reassurance could be masking her own doubts. By referring to themselves as real, she might be trying to convince Chock, and herself,